Welcome to the video. I need to apologise because I missed my midweek release. I've just been super busy with work and that has meant I just wasn't able to record anything. I did try, but then I ended up just in like a half-hearted video and I don't want to release crap. So I didn't release one, but I then owe you a decent video. So today I'm going to take it back to basics and I'm actually just going to take you through what I'm doing as what I would class as a bodyweight bodybuilder for my back routine. So what goes through my head, the sort of plan I'm following, the exercise I'm doing, how I execute them. I'm going to go through all of that in the video when I go to the gym. Now before I go ahead and do that, if you have watched more than one of my videos and you're thinking maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't subscribe, little teaser for you is that some of the videos coming up, or especially one of the videos coming up, I have ordered one of these, which is an electronic mat. It's supposed to help with circulation, but I've also heard it could be incredibly painful and also could be quite fun. So I'm going to be trialing that out and seeing how I get on with that. So that could be a good funny video. So if you want to see that, then subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to then see that video. I'll hit the little bell icon. Anyway, enough of me talking. I'm going to go and do this back workout and show you what I do. Right, first things first, obviously we're going to do a warm-up, put some tunes on, and there's one thing I noticed. I use Spotify, right? And there's one thing that I've been told, which I didn't actually know existed, is if you search for a song that you like, and you go to it, right, and you're on it, let's just pick this one randomly, if you then click on the little buttons at the top and then go to radio, it plays songs that are just like the one that you're listening to, and then, you know, it's just good, because sometimes I struggle finding a good song to listen to in the gym. And once I found one, it's like, well, I've got one, but one more. So if you do that, it just, I don't know, anyway, let's do it. Let's do warm-up time.
DD, that's me. DD, that's me. DD, DD, that's me. DD, You wear a hat, they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in a hat.
Look who's arrived, just on time. Hold on, you're still blurry. Wait for it. There he is, he's in focus. Alright, big man. You ready for a back sesh?
Yeah.
Don't sound too excited. I love how you've colour coordinated your shorts with your hat, that's unlike you.
A saucy character.
Saucy is one way to describe it, yeah. Nice one.
So strong!
Yeah. Okay, so when I'm training back, I try to do an even split between pull down exercises and pull back exercises. So depending on what I did in my previous workout will depend on what I start with in the next one. So today I'm going to start with pulling down motion because I did a pull back motion in the last workout. So starting with pull-ups. Nothing too, you know, amazing or unique about it. The only thing I focus on is trying to get my chest right to the bar. And I'm also going to do it with a weighted vest, you know, above sort of 15 reps. We're doing endurance, and my goal is for hypertrophy and to try and build some muscle with it. So adding in a bit of weight to try and get that benefit.
You just like clubbing and clothes. Me, I like afternoon naps. 3, I be missed for the road. My oldest like counting racks. My middle one, she's in a dirt bike. My youngest is just like a mama. The mama loves me and I love her, so if she wants something, it's never a bother. 3 little ladies, my babies, and 1 on the way. Now I'm stressing my mama. And don't try to play around, don't try to play with them unless you're looking for problems. So don't try to play around, don't try to play with them. My brother's out with the drama.
So notice there's absolutely no half reps being done. Fully straight arm at the bottom and get up as high as you can to the bar. If you can, explosive up and control it down. So not rapid speed, as it's no good for anyone, you'll probably get yourself injured. So explode up, control it down, straight arm at the bottom. I know pull-ups are actually quite a difficult skill to crack, and also a difficult exercise to progress with because it is a tough compound movement. So if you want me to, drop a comment down, drop a comment to let me know if you want me to do a video on how to improve your pull-ups and get more and more reps, because I'd be happy to do that video. And any content suggestions would be welcome, so just drop a comment and let me know.
4 to 5 nights on the road, counting days till I'm home. I could do show after show, but nothing is better than home. Driving through nights I'm alone, counting days till I'm home. I've been on road, I'm on go, but nothing is better than home.
So what I do is I do 3 working sets, so between 8 and 10 reps on each one, and then I take the weighted vest off and do a final 4th set just to fairly see how many I can do.
Clicking my heels like I'm Dorothy. I need new hobbies, it's boring me. Play all my kids and it's water me. I see new loafers, I'm motoring. I just bought socks and stocks. I feel on top to top. Shipping I pop, I pop. Still young in my 20s, I celebrate. This one for the dads, let me dedicate. Head of the house like the head of state. Bring home the cash and the dinner plate. I go, I zoom, accelerate. I cannot be bought at some bargain rate. I got on my bacon, my body weight. I stay in the crib like a quarantine. I stay in the crib and I isolate.
Quick disclaimer before I jump into the next exercise, which is do not copy exactly what I'm doing, because everyone, that's one thing I've learned, everyone's anatomy is completely different. So my hand placement, which is comfortable for me and things like that, is specific to me. So these are just the exercises that I do, and they're suggestions for you to try out and see which works for you. So slight disclaimer. Anyway, next exercise, as I say, I do a pull down and then a pull back. The next exercise is ring rows. We've got the rings set up. I always find it's best for me to set them up at roughly waist height. And then we're just gonna lie back and do a row, and it's gonna look something like this.
Making my way, watch me demonstrate. I ain't no special, I'm a tidal wave. I came to win, I ain't gonna play. At my own pace and I'm never late. See the strap thing is still new to me. Might only do this for like 2 or 3. I'll be down as long as it's true to me. Got records on records that's new to you, but none of these records is new to me. I used to skip cuts, now I'm tutoring. I was just a team with a GED. On paper was worth like a cup with G.
So one thing that we do add in, which not many people do, is we put a step in. Just purely because at the bottom of the movement, you then get a better stretch, just like when you're doing a row on the machine in the gym. So yeah, get a step. Adam loves a step, don't you, Ad?
No, but
Huh?
we don't use that.
We use it for everything.
You're lying to your viewers, aren't you?
I'm not lying. If anybody wants to know where I get all my gym knowledge from, it's over there. Right, next exercise, we're doing chin-ups. But we're adding a bit of weight, so we've got 20 kg here. Could use a weighted vest, but our weighted vest is
It's a nice weight.
It is.
See you later, I'm done, guys.
See you later, mate.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so doing chin-ups, we're doing weighted chin-ups. And then, if I just stick up and put it on me like that, that was easy. Ooh, you just feel it. You feel like so what are you doing?
Showing them how the belt goes.
Feels so manly, don't you? And then, standard chin up, nothing more, nothing to it, but to do it. Oh, the pinches, you see in there. Right, here we go. How many do you want, ads?
7.5.
7.5.
1.5.
So if I get 8, you'll be impressed.
No.
How many would you be impressed by?
24.
I'm not going to do 24.
You're not going to impress me then, are you?
Woo! Come on.
5.5.
5.5.
And I said 7.5. And that wouldn't have even impressed me.
I'm quite disappointed by that, actually.
You're
But
weak. You're weak.
I'll do 7 next time.
You're weak,
I
mate.
didn't rest enough.
Have you had your Weetabix?
I'm disappointed. I was aiming for 8. So in truth, I should drop down the weight, but 20 kilograms is the lowest. Could put the weighted vest on, but then I don't think that's then going to be too light. That's what we got.
That hustle and work, nothing new to me. Look back now, I'm worth like an Amazon. Never underestimate G.O.D. Don't give me what I want, but what I need. D.D. that's me. D.D. that's me. D.D. that's me. D.D. that's me.
So in all honesty, the 20 kilograms, you know, at this stage of my workout is probably a bit too heavy, which is why I'm not getting enough reps out. I'd like to ideally be 8 reps to 12 reps in an ideal world, but I'm committed to it now, so I'm going to continue. If I'd have started at the beginning of my workout doing it, then probably would have been able to get a bit more out. But anyway, so what I am definitely going to do is do drop sets. I always feel like I need to have like a total amount of reps to hit in an exercise. So I will definitely be doing a drop set to make sure I get my reps up.
Never underestimate G.O.D. Don't give me what I want, but what I need. D.D. that's me. D.D. that's me. D.D. that's me. DAD, 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 that's.
Okay, so next up we're going to do another sort of pull-in. I know they're all pull-in exercises, but pulling down, pulling backwards exercise. And we're going to be targeting more on the, sorry, lost the light there. Targeting more on the rear delts. So I always do my rear delts with like my back and pull day, because I feel like that's used when you're pulling and doing your back. So what we're going to do, well, we have a few options. First, we could use resistance bands. We do also have some dumbbells down here that we could use, but actually I'm going to do it on the ring, so it's going to look very similar to the row that we do.
Clicking my heels like I'm Dorothy. I need new hobbies, it's boring me. Play all my kids and it's water me. I see new loafers, I'm ordering. I just want socks and stocks. I feel on top to top. Shipping a pop, I pop. Still young in my 20s, I celebrate.
So there you go, a little bit of an insight into a back workout. Now that's not the only back workout I do, they're not the only exercise that I do. There are many others, different variations, etc, etc. If you want me to dive into it a bit more, then I'd be more than happy to do that. I predominantly do body weight training. Now I know I did add in weight to the body weight movement, but you know, I started on body weight, and people always ask me, and I like to answer this often on the channel, is why are you choosing to do body weight over lifting weights? Now, if your goal is to just be an absolute monster, then weights is the way forward. I'm not going to try and argue to say you can use body weight for everything, because you can't. If you want to be an absolute monster and you're going to compete in bodybuilding competitions, then yeah, you need weights. You need weights. It's the best way to isolate and, you know, build your muscles. But if you want to develop some control, if you're looking for an aesthetic physique, then I think body weight personally is the best. So if you're someone who looks at Cristiano Ronaldo and you see him when he takes the top off and think, I'd like to look like that, then I would say body weight is the best way to go. Especially if you're starting out. I don't think people have the right to start lifting weights, or heavy weights at least, heavy weights, when they're starting out, if they haven't even mastered the simple body weight movements, the basics. So that's my opinion on it. I don't want to get too heated and passionate about it, but that's how I feel about it, and I just enjoy it. Anyway, apologies for missing my midweek video. I will try to be back to normal next week. Hopefully work isn't going to be as busy, but please, if you're liking the content, then subscribe to the channel, because then that means it will help me to make more content without my day job getting in the way. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. So as I mentioned, I've got the video coming up about the electric mat, which I think is going to be pretty cool. But also I've been dieting pretty hard recently, trying to get myself as lean as possible, obviously to try and keep and build muscle and strength at the same time. So my diet, I wouldn't say it's been really strict, but it's been very specific to bodyweight bodybuilding. So I will be doing a video of full day of eating on that. So again, more video, more content to come. It's coming up. So if you want to see that, please subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.